G'day, I'm David G. Sheshnag Mandir. What on earth is Kundalini? This video is about sexuality for a male. Conditioned into the old paradigm, I'm starting to wonder if I can reprogram myself into this sensual feeling being that's the new, exquisite, awakened masculine. And be careful if you know a woman that tastes one of those awakened masculines who is multi-orgasmic, and you hear about it, because as myself, I put a lot of pressure on myself to come to the party, so to speak. I've cheated the system for a long time, escaped my feelings, hidden from the pain of the vulnerability of my own being, even hidden from the beauty of connection and true intimacy with anyone. In recent times I've been making a lot of progress, so I don't really want to beat myself up in regards to saying that I'm hopeless. All I want to do is profess that I bring a phenomenal amount of pressure on myself. And as humans, we know that relationships, especially those intimate ones with someone close, they involve two people. You know what happens if you're on a canoe and one person's rowing? Then you row in circles. But if two people are rowing, then you go through all the obstacles together. And hopefully you can support each other. Support being the main attribute of coming together at the moment. But as a male, conditioned into the porn psyche of this culture to do with genital focus sexuality, and then watching porn and watching these girls orgasm like they're breathing, bring upon myself the phenomenal pressure to stay hard like a champion, like those porn stars. Maybe not the pressure to be the size of the porn stars, but the pressure to actually last and be hard. And not only that, bring the woman to orgasm phenomenal amount of times and let her appear like she's right into it and feeling it and ultimately connected. So I'm in a funny situation myself. Not with the pressure. The pressure's normal. If you ask most men, then they ultimately want their consort or their partner to be pleased. They want them to be fulfilled. Sure, they want them to orgasm and they want to watch it and they want to feel it. But the pressure that I bring on myself to do with some bent sense of self-belonging that I've got subconsciously going on through achieving a sense of belonging and a sense of fulfillment through bringing my partner or the woman that I'm with to orgasm, that's a phenomenal amount of pressure. Not to mention, or did mention it, to stay hard, her arousal, the connection, the basis of the foundation of the experience, to bring pressure on myself regarding that. Fucking mate, I'll die trying, but I need to let it go, because it's a bent, incorrect sense of self that I'm achieving. What I want to achieve is a stillness and a completeness within myself, and in that steadiness, then maybe she'll bring her own steadiness to the party, or in my own feeling and my own sensitivity and my own vulnerability, then I can bring that to the party and she'll bring it to the party too, because she'll be doing her practice and her work. What I don't feel is very viable is when one person sits there and says to the other person, do the work and meet me here. That's not going to work, because when you put someone above, or yourself above the other person, then it's bound for some sort of pain. You know, no one's above anyone. Everyone has beautiful attributes they bring to the party. And of course, connection's the gold. I would like to say presence is, but connection is what brings about true intimacy. the vulnerability of souls meeting. I brought a phenomenal amount of pressure on myself. I don't know the answers to that sort of thing, the embodiment process, going through a whole lot of experiences and a whole lot of pain and a whole lot of reclaiming my own power and my own feelings and my own sensitivity. But in that, I'm having to let go of this false sense of self-belonging and this cultural imprint that's put on me to do with the misinterpreted interpretation or representation of what true intimacy and connection is. Just need to go easy on myself because I'm in so much pain around the subject. The good thing is that I look around and I'm in this spiritual community. I've got a lot of friends on Facebook that are all working towards implementing the new paradigm as it comes in. But if I look around, there's relationship coaches, there's people that are calling themselves sexperts, and there's a whole lot of a range of these coaches that are representing or they're available for you as a person to go there and become more complete in your own being. Some of them, they're having problems with sex in their relationship. They're having problems with relationships. They're having problems with being able to maintain a relationship. You know, if I look at it realistically, globally there's a purging on the planet to bring us into our heart, to bring me into my heart. And it's a hard task. To meet in vulnerability, to work through the pain, to drop the facades that have always been there, to protect myself from the pain. It is a massive challenge. I just wanted to do a video on it, but the reassurance comes from these people that are representing themselves or in the roles of a certain way of being and a certain representation in regards to sensuality, sexuality. My two biggest mentors took over 3 years to become multi-orgasmic. I'm trying to just be sensual, and in that, trying to get a grip on this sublimation or control of my orgasm and differentiation between orgasm and ejaculation. It's a hard task. 18 months in, 2 years in, I still want to quit. 6 weeks in, I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit all the time. I want to run away. I want to hide. I realised this morning that victimisation isn't going to bring me home. Bringing it into my heart is running away. It's going to smoke pot, getting stoned, fucking women till they come. That's not going to bring me home. What's going to bring me home is appreciation of my own divine coordination of my own situation at the moment. What's going to bring me home is acknowledging that I've got company on the journey and I'm blessed with that. And as messy as it is, then I'm still a part of this new paradigm. To survive it, to bring it in, to bring into my heart. It's a beautiful experience. It's painful as anything, it's gnarly as hell, and it's worse than the moguls on the ski field. But if my mentors have taken 3 or 4 years to do it, then perseverance is the key. And I have some successes sometimes. Sure, I focus on the failures because that's what this culture does. The 90-10 fiasco. You fail 10% and you focus on that. I need to bring it into my heart, breathe. And the reality is, the other day, I was thinking about things and then I thought, not so much, and then I relaxed into my heart, and it was a beautiful experience. Relaxed into my being and started feeling. It was confrontational and weird at the same time as really rewarding. And when I was there, when I was feeling, I was felt. So, go easy on myself. That's what this video is about, making a video to myself to go easy on myself. I better watch it every day. Peace. Share the world. Shesh Nag Mandir. Om Namah Shivaya Har Har Mahadev. And relax into it because we've got eternity. No one's going anywhere. Consciousness is eternal.